Okay. Oh my gosh. It's my first live, guys. Okay. I'm so excited. Welcome to my first live on YouTube. I thought it was time. It was time to give y'all an opportunity to come through, ask any questions you want. And honestly, I just wanted to give a little like insight to who I am, why I'm here, why I started YouTube, why I avoided starting YouTube for a long time, the longest time, and why I'm happy to be here because it's a vibe, okay? It is a vibe. So, first, what are we gonna say? First, welcome, okay? Welcome to the party, okay? Hold on, is it dirty? Is that better? Does that look better? It might. Okay. So basically, I just wanted to say hi to everybody and just kind of introduce who I am. I've been doing YouTube for 2 months now, and we're almost at 250 subscribers, and that is crazy to me. Like, I really did not expect to have that many subscribers so soon, and I truly appreciate the fam. The fam came through for you, girl. Okay, hi. There's one person in here. I don't know who it is, but what's going on? So I truly appreciate just all of the love and the support that my channel has gotten thus far, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. I have no real like big expectations for YouTube. I just wanted to share my journey and have an opportunity to take y'all along with me on this journey because it's still fairly new. So just to give a little background, my name is Bree, and that's it. It's just Bree, okay? If my name could be just Bree, it would be just Bree. Because my whole life I have spent all this time telling people that my name is just Bree. They're like, your name Brianna? Your name Brittany? And I'm like, no, my name is just Bree, literally. So it's BRI. And I started photography 4 years ago. And how I got started was with my younger brother, who was a senior in high school, and he was going to like a little small charter school, and it was time for homecoming. And none of his friends was really excited about homecoming. They didn't want to take the pictures. They didn't want to do none of that. So, but their parents was like, "You need to take pictures. It's your senior year," and I was like, I'll do it. I'll just take your pictures for you because I was chaperoning them that night anyway. And so, hey, Tia, I'm alive. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. Not live on YouTube. Live on YouTube. That's crazy. But yeah, I started doing. I did their pictures, right? And so I was like, I'll do it. I'm already chaperoning y'all and driving y'all around the city. So I'll just take some pictures, take y'all to the park with my phone, and that'll just be that. Before that, I never considered myself a photographer. I didn't even think about being a photographer as a career, a job, a hobby, none of that. So I took them to the park and had my phone, and I did what I do. I just was like, put your hand in your pocket, like give me some Rico Suave, give me something, and took the pictures and sent them in a little group chat with the parents, and they went nuts. They were like, Bree, these are so nice. Like, are you a photographer? Like, I feel like we should have paid you for this. And I'm like, what? And when I look back on the pictures now, I'm like, y'all was really gassing. Like, I don't know what that was about, but all I did was like a little edit on my phone, put a little vignette on there, thinking that that was gonna make it real professional looking, and it was cool for the moment and for the time because they didn't have anything else. And after that, my family was like, I don't know, I think you might have an eye for this. Like, you should really look into doing photography. And I'm like, really? At the time, I'm working at a high school, and as a campus counselor, campus security, and then I was coaching volleyball during volleyball season. So photography, I was like, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't have a camera. Can I use my phone? Like, I knew nothing about it. And my mom ended up surprising me and getting me a camera for Christmas. It was a little I probably shouldn't even be saying this. I probably shouldn't even be saying this, but it was a. Uh oh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Uh oh. Is we back? I think we back. I was looking a little choppy. Is it better now? I think it's better now. I turned my Wi-Fi on. But anyways, my first camera was a Sony Cybershot. Okay, I'm not saying it no more. Okay, it wasn't my choice. I know what was going on, but it was a Sony point and shoot little Cybershot, and I used that thing. Okay, I was taking pictures of flowers, streets, buildings. My family was getting sick of me because I was just putting a camera in their face. I had no idea. And in the beginning, I was like going on YouTube, and I'm like, how to be a photographer, like how to take pictures, da da da. And so I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm like, I don't see any of these options. Like it was saying shoot in manual, adjust your ISO, do this, do that. And I'm like, why am I not seeing none of that? Like I don't see any of these options, shutter speed, all of these things. And I'm like, I have none of those options. Why don't I have any of those options? And so I slowly but surely figured out that Sony Cybershot was not going to cut it, okay? It was not going to cut it, and I needed to upgrade. After that, I went to a Canon T6, and that was my baby for a while. So at that point, I'm kind of like starting to be like, do you need family pictures? Do you need senior pictures? Just kind of like asking around, and people were giving me opportunities to capture these moments, and I was really excited about it. I loved hearing people's stories. I loved capturing something that was so important to them. And that's really just what propelled me forward and just had me like, wow, I think this is something that I really want to do full time because I love it. I'm so passionate about it. There's colors and there's so much that I don't even know yet. And so I did a couple senior portraits. I did a couple family sessions. And it just took off after that. Like every month it felt like, or every couple of months I had at least one shoot, or but then I would go through like this long spell of like no shoots, and then somebody would be like, you still take pictures? And I'm like, I do now, what's up? Like dusting off my camera type stuff. But then I just started researching like how to talk to clients, like how to have a photo shoot, because I didn't really know. Like I like to go into things knowing the rules of engagement. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are the rules here? How do you talk to clients? How do you, give them their pictures? When do I give them their pictures? What should they look like when I give them to them? All of these things I had no idea, but I was just excited. I was just excited and ready to like just do it, right? Um, so I shot with the Canon T6 for a couple of years, and last year is when I upgraded to my baby, the Canon 5D Mark IV, and we have been rocking ever since. Okay, that camera gives me exactly what I needed to give. It gives what I needed to give. Um, it we have gone from like, I don't know, it was just an amazing journey of just like not knowing anything, and finally I feel like in the last 2 years I just gained my confidence and like was able to be like, I'm a photographer. Because the first 2 years I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell anybody that I was a photographer. I didn't label myself as that. Oh, Canon T6 to 5D impressive jump. Yeah, it was amazing. But in the direction that I was going in, I really just felt like I had to make that jump. Like I had to get something better than what I had, as far as, because everyone kept telling me like, oh, it's crop sensor, crop sensor. And, I'm just doing all this research. And then when COVID hit, Clubhouse was like the place to be. So I'm in Clubhouse. Everyone's like, oh, you're still on a crop sensor. Like once you get full frame, it's going to be game over for you and all these things. And I'm like, I don't know what this stuff means, but I'm gonna get it. And so some of it was ignorance and not realizing that I could have spent some more time with the Canon T6 and just really honed in the skills, with like colors and all of that stuff. But composition came naturally to me, so that's not something I had to learn. But when it came to just the different settings and things, controlling light, controlling my shutter speed, things like that. Like it was a big jump. It was, but the Lord was blessing, and I was getting clients. And so once COVID hit, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Once that the panini happened, I call it the panini, so that's what I'm gonna call it. Okay. Once the panini happened, um, it was like everyone went into sheer panic, right? No one knew what was going on. People are passing away. People are sick, like not knowing if they're going to recover. And in that time, photographers, I feel like if you ain't making no money during the panini, like I don't know what you was doing. But it was like my business became a business. It wasn't a business, but it turned into one because everyone was like, I need pictures. I don't know what's going to be next for me. I don't know how long my grandparents are going to be here. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And I need family pictures done. And so there was so much value put on photos during that season that it was constant. I was taking pictures. And it was awesome because I took that time and it was like on the job training because I'm getting all these shoots and I'm hitting these different scenarios like lighting, when to shoot, when not to shoot, backlit, direct sunlight, shooting at noon, all these things that I didn't know were, like issues or things to avoid or gravitate to. And so I was able to have all of these experience like really quickly, and then I had access to people like through Clubhouse and Instagram, to these amazing photographers and business owners that I didn't have access to before. But now that I was getting all this training and I was able to like have specific questions, because you guys know, like when you're starting out with photography, you don't know what to ask. Hey, Towns! Yes, my first time going live. Isn't it crazy? Welcome to the party. I'm just kind of like sharing my journey a little bit and just how I got here. I haven't done a video like that, and I didn't really want to make it a video, so I was like, I'll just go live and talk to y'all and see what y'all doing and talk about myself a little bit. So, but yeah, when you're first starting out, like you don't really know what to ask, but everyone's throwing these terms out to you. They're saying shutter speed, backlit, all of these things, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. I don't know when I'm supposed to apply it. I don't know how I'm supposed to apply it. But during the panini, I had all these shoots back to back, and when it's time to edit or deliver these photos, I'm taking these photos. It's like on the job training. I'm like, ooh, this is kind of bright. Why this picture so bright? So I'm just moving stuff. So in the beginning, I think I was moving. I was so scared to move my shutter speed. I don't know why I was so scared. It was probably from a YouTube video where they're like, don't touch your shutter speed. And it probably was like studio. I didn't know the difference between studio and natural light. Like I was just winging it, right? But most of my stuff was natural light. I avoided indoor photos like the plague. You hear me? I wanted nothing to do with indoor photos because I had one time where I did indoor session and I had no flash. I didn't know I needed a speed light. I didn't know none of that. But then pictures was grainy. I didn't know how to fix them. It was a disaster. So I avoided indoor photos like the plague. You could not get me to take no pictures inside, okay? Unless it was like a sunroom. It better be a sunroom because me and you both gonna be sad. I'm gonna be crying and you gonna hate your pictures. So it's a lose-lose. A lose is a lose, okay? So when I was able during the panini to like be on Clubhouse and like meet all these really cool people, and they were just so openly talking about what they do, how they do things and things like that, I was like, okay, cool. So I was able to come to the table with actual questions, actual like specific things. Like, all right, y'all, I was outside and like their eyes was just like really dark. Like everything else was fine, but their eyes were dark. And like, where was the sun at? I said, I don't know where the sun was at. What do you mean, where was the sun at? It was outside. The sun was outside. Why are you asking me that? And so it was really cool to just be able to ask. And from that time, the beginning of the panini, that whole year was a huge growth year. So that was my third year shooting. That I jumped, like when I go back and look at my before that to that third year was crazy. Like the composition, the colors, like all of those things just changed so much. And I was so grateful because I'm looking at it like part of it is, you know, a big chunk of me being a photographer is just the gifting of it. It came naturally, but I had to take the time and actually learn the skill and learn what I was doing, what stuff meant. And but before that, it was just like a natural thing. Like if the settings were right, like I was gonna get a good picture. Like even if I was shooting it, I think I always shot in manual because that's what every YouTuber says. They say make sure you're shooting in manual. So I'm like, cool. So I'm just gonna touch some buttons until it look a little bit like a something. Um, so after that third year was like families, couples, newborns, right? And then I started seeing like more like artistic creative stuff, and I'm like, I wonder how people are doing that. And it felt so out of reach to me. I'm like, I don't know how to find models, like modeling agencies. Do I have to pay them to take the picture? Like I didn't know what was going on, but all I knew is that I had some like ideas in my head that I wanted to capture and I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to do them. And so I decided towards the end of my third year, I said, look, I'm gonna come up with an idea and I'm just gonna wing it and I'm just gonna ask. And I came up with the flower child concept. I think that was, but no, that wasn't the first one. Which one was first? I don't remember what style shoot was first, but whatever it was, I just winged it. And I was just like, hi, you want to, can I please take your picture? Like, I felt like somebody pushed me in the back and was just like, I didn't want to be told no. Like, I didn't really know the rules of engagement. Like, I can't pay you right now because your girl ain't really like doing nothing like that, you know? And so I ended up reaching out. And once I got a taste of that creativity, a style shoot, something that had a story behind it, oh, there was no turning back. And it was a really weird transition because I didn't really know how to balance like my creative stuff and then like a regular like family session. I'm like, no, like the family session, y'all gotta have costumes or something because this is what I like. So it felt like a whole new experience. Like my eyes were open. Like, wow, there's so many aspects to photography that I didn't even know. Hey T, your girl is live. Oh, you guys are. I got 7 people in here. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty nice. Welcome to the party. So yeah, it was weird because I'm like everything has to be creative now because that's what I love. This is what I'm gravitating towards. And at times I was doing a lot of creative stuff and then I would get a family session and I'd be like, say cheese. So I had to learn how to kind of get my style. And that was the other thing is I was learning what my style was. Oh, and within that third year, I got introduced to Flash. That changed the game for me exponentially. So there's a videographer slash photographer out here that I was introduced to through someone else. And he saw the potential that I had and he would be like, why didn't you just use Flash? Like I would go to him like, how come it looks like this? Why is it not looking better than this? And he's like, why didn't you use a Flash? You need a Flash. And I was like, oh, no, you not talking right. You're not talking right. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why do I need that? I don't want to have the pole. I don't want to have the light. I move around a lot. I'm lifestyle. So I might have a girl run over there and run towards me or flip a hair or something. And I'm not trying to have a light. It's holding me. It's giving hold me back. It's not giving ad. So he was like, all right, when you serious, you can come talk to me. And I was like, okay, I'm serious. And he kind of bullied me a little bit, but it was a good bully. And he pushed me out of my comfort zone and taught me how to use light, how to use flash, how to look at like the nose loop and all those things. Ciao. I got a hold of that light. Honey, I was using flash everywhere. Hey, yeah, we back. We got to figure it out. Y'all, when I first went live, I had the phone like this. So it was giving this on that, and I had to shut it down. Shut it down. Not me choking. Where my water? Help. I don't know if you're supposed to cough on YouTube. You supposed to cough on YouTube? I don't think you're supposed to cough on YouTube. Okay. Anyways, got introduced to Flash in that third year, and it changed the game for me, and it changed my style. So most of my stuff was natural light, um, backlit, moody, still true to color. But I would like base my edits off of just the mood, the vibe of the shoot, right? And so, based on the vibe of the shoot, I would edit the photo. I didn't have like every photo needs to look the same, but I started realizing that I was gravitating to just like true to color images. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it was. But when that flash came in, I said, oh, do we like hard flash? Do we like to be able to tell that there's flash? So in the beginning, I was like, I don't want people to know I use flash. Like, I want the photo to look at just nice, like perfectly colored, right? So I figured out how to do that. But when I got into my creative bag, I'm like, look, I need that to look like, honey, I want y'all to hear the like, hey. When I got a hold of that flash, oh wait, what'd you say? All day. I trying to jack your stream now. He's streaming. This always happens. Do y'all know that every time I go live, and most of the time it's on YouTube or on Instagram, when I go live, I go live. When I go live, I go, just give me like 5 more minutes. Give me 5 more minutes of a consistent stream, and I'll get off so y'all can go to Ike. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that, because I be feeling like he doing it on purpose. I'm new here. Okay, I'm new to the space. I be trying to find a time. Ain't none of y'all doing nothing else. It's Christmas Eve. He should be with his family anyway. What's he doing on live? And you can tell him I said it too. We finna have YouTube beef. But anyways, yeah. So that was just like the journey. Now I'm getting into like branding and more commercial type things. So this whole next year is going to be dedicated to just brands and some influencer type things, just something that's more consistent. He pro for me now, so you know how that goes. Oh my gosh, great, just great. Nah, it's all good. I'm gonna post this, so if y'all want to leave, you can leave. My sad pouty face. At least say bye when you leave. Don't just leave, okay? But anyways, yeah. So last year was creative. Okay, I ended up starting a creative community out here with one of my friends, Rosa. She's a makeup artist, and we just had this strong desire to bring the creative community together, instead of like, you see a lot of groups that's like, oh, makeup artists or only models or only photographers. And so we're like, we all need each other though, because at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna need a good makeup artist to make my model look good. I'm gonna need a hairstylist. I'm gonna need a model that's good. And so we created this creative community called Beautographer, and we host a workshop once a month. We were hosting a workshop once a month that brought together all of those aspects. So you had all in the same room. So you had hairstylists, makeup artists, models, stylists, like all these different aspects come together, and I would come up with a theme, and we would get the sets together and do that whole thing, and it was just a vibe, and everyone could come and build their portfolio but also network at the same time. So it was just really fun being able to do that, and the response from everyone, like seeing the creative stuff, was just such, like, I can cry thinking about it, because all of my photography, like, I'm so passionate about it. I love interacting with people and just getting to know them and their story and be able to create something that they're also excited about. And so when it had like a really great response, I was just like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I'm really doing this for me. Like, of course I want people to enjoy it as well, but I'm doing it because it's from my heart. And so when you do things from your heart and then people are like, wow, we love it, I'm like, what? Really? So that was really cool. I think probably when everything kind of changed for me, and I think I started kind of gaining that, I don't want to say respect, but just like rapport when it came to the creative side of photography, was when I put together my flower child shoot. And that's the one I had a bunch of different ladies with curly hair, different textures of curly hair. And there was like hanging flowers from the ceiling, and they had on like denim and like bodysuits. And that one came just literally just from me just being like, I want some type of like girl power type shoot. And it started off like a really small idea, like maybe like 2 to 3 girls. And I put out a poll on Instagram and was like, where my curly cuties at? Where the curly cuties at? And the curly cuties came through, okay? They came flooding in, and some of them were like just so gorgeous and so excited that I was like, I can't turn them away. And so I ended up with like 8 girls. And I bought all their outfits, set the whole thing up, and it was phenomenal. Like, it had such an energy about it, and nobody really knows this, but when I got home after spending those hours taking those photos and putting that together, the girls were so excited. Flower Child was an energy. Oh, stop! Thanks, Ted. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, but everyone was so excited. Like, thank you, Bree. We love this. A lot of the girls I met for the first time, and they just came through and were so invested. And like, y'all know how it is sometimes when you have a project and you're excited about it, and then you get the models to come through, and then they don't really be, they're not excited, they're not as excited as you are. But in this, they were so excited, they wanted to do whatever I asked. I had them laying on the floor, I had them holding flowers, I had them holding faces, like I had them leaning back. I mean, I had them doing all kinds of stuff, and they were down for the cause, and that was just such a blessing to me. But I got home, and I didn't like them pictures. I did not like them. I did not like them, Sam. I am. I did not like them. They wasn't looking like I wanted them to look. Like, it was just giving regular degular. And I said, I hyped this shoe up. Everybody is so excited to see these photos, and I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. And so it took a couple weeks for me to, like, I would go in, like, kind of mess with it, color grade. I couldn't get my color grade the way I wanted it. And it just, the story was not being told. And I said, this is a disaster. I spent all this money putting this together. Everyone's excited about it. So it's not like I can pretend it didn't happen, because I really was going to try and pretend like it never happened. Just like fade into the dark. Like, you know that, that's what I was going to do. I was just going to pretend it never happened because it was giving fail. Like, I was not happy. So I got some other shoots in between there. I'm working on that. And everybody's like, Bree, where are the flowers at? And I was like, it's coming. Wait on it. Wait on it. I panicked, okay? It wasn't cute. It wasn't cute. And one day I may get on here and show like the before and after. Like, I had to do a lot of work on these photos to make them come across the way. And the other thing was, it was a completely different color grade than what I typically was shooting. I wasn't shooting like that warm of a tone. And so I had to allow myself to get into a creative space with tones that I had never used before. And that was like, it was scary. It was scary because I felt like I was in somebody else's lane and I wasn't in my own. But as you guys saw, it came together, okay? And it ended up being a really, really beautiful moment. And that kind of just really propelled me. Oh, y'all hear my back crack? Hold on. Oh, did y'all hear that? Oh, side note, make sure you go to the chiropractor. I'm beyond my chiropractor appointment. Oh, man, that felt really good though. So yeah, that definitely propelled me forward in the creative space and allowed myself to like learn to trust myself. Like, just trust yourself. Stop trying to think like, oh, yeah, that was my back. Oh, my whole spine. It felt good though. Don't try this at home. I would not recommend doing that if you don't. My wife does the same when she cracks her back. Oh man, I haven't cracked it all day. So that was like, and usually I crack it like multiple times a day. So that was like a whole day of non-cracking. So today was a day. Today was a day. I got up this morning, I got dressed, I got my stuff together, And I had a shoot this morning for a family of like 20. It was like 20 something people in this family. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna leave an hour early because responsibilities, okay? And I get in the car and I get up the road. She yells out like, oh, and I'm on the other side of the house like, do I gotta shoot somebody? Oh man. Nope, just my back. Like, nope, I'm good. I'm actually a lot better now. It'd be like that. But yeah, so I got up, got in the car, got down the road, and the dashboard said, ding. I was like, okay. So I looked at the dash and it said tire pressure low. And I looked at it and the tire pressure said 16. Tire pressure is supposed to be at 36. So I got out, drive back to my house. I got out and looked. It's a fat nail in the tire. And when I say a fat nail, I'm not talking about the pointy kind. It was like a bolt, flat, like the flat bolt, big, like with the nut. It had the nut on it too, the little, or the washer. It had the washer and then the bolt, and it's just sticking in the tire. I said, why you do that? Why you do that? Why would you do that? So, but the Lord bless. We did a little car swap. You know, we got it taken care of. But I ended up being 9 minutes late to my shoot, and I'm really grateful though because you know sometimes you be like, I'ma just leave the house in enough time to where I know I'll get there on time. Where I left the house today with enough time to get there 30 minutes early. So 9 minutes late, not bad. When I got there, my client wasn't ready yet, so it worked out perfectly. But yeah, it was a day. 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 But we got it taken care of. And yeah, so that's a little bit about me. I'm a mom. If you didn't know, I'm a mother. So that has a lot to do with like my business too, just making sure I run it the way it needs to be ran. And this year is going to be like a really big growth year for me, and just running things more efficiently. And not, I'm very emotionally driven, if you haven't noticed. So instead of running it more emotionally minded, I'm going to be running it more business minded with a hint of emotion, okay? Because I can't get that out the way. I'm just very passionate about the things that I'm a part of and that I do. And I'm just really glad that I can share that with you guys and take you along on the journey. So when I tell y'all in my videos to write your favorite part in the comments, I be meaning it. No, but yeah, that's me. That is a little bit of my journey. That's like the short version of the journey into photography. I avoided YouTube like the plague. Oh, we down to 4 people. What Ike doing? What he doing? Somebody tell me. Somebody got both things open. I should pull it up. Anyways, yeah, I avoided YouTube for a long time just because I didn't think I was ready for it. I didn't think I was ready for the commitment. Dang, stop yelling. Look, I told you I was passionate. Oh, look who it is. You live? How you on here? You was live. You took everybody. I had 8 people in here. Hi, Ike. Hi. Thumbs up number 6, period. Come on over here and support, okay? But yeah, I was really scared of YouTube and like Ike, T-Mid, RBJ. Like there are so many people that came through in the Instagram platform that was like, you would do well on YouTube. Like there's not any black female photographers that are consistent on YouTube. I just got done with the premiere. Ooh, I'll go check it out. Am I gonna like it? I'll look at it. But they're like, yeah, there's not a lot of black female photographers in the YouTube space that are consistent and just doing what you do. And I'm like, but then I'm gonna have to post all the time. Like, what if something happens and I can't post? And it was just a lot of thoughts about it. Okay, yeah. Thanks for the warning. What's going on? Oh, you know, a little iPhone energy. So yeah, I challenged myself to go ahead and do it, and told myself if I'm consistent through the end of the year, which we're getting there, I told myself if I was consistent, yeah, I had to turn it on. So when this replay come back, it was a little shaky in the beginning. It was a little shaky because I forgot to put my Wi-Fi on. So we working, we getting it now. But I told myself if I was consistent with posting one video a week on YouTube, that I would reward myself and get an actual camera for the following year, because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do it. Like I'm shaky with posting on Instagram. And so I'm like with YouTube, like editing a video, putting the whole video. So I think I'm gonna end up doing a video of just like the ghetto life, because all of my videos are recorded on my phone, they're edited on my phone, exported from my phone onto YouTube. Like everything has been on my phone. And just to have the support from you guys, and you're checking in and like commenting and like the encouragement, is just amazing for me. And I wasn't expecting it. Like I really was expecting to get like 20 views, like 20 maybe, like consistent 25, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to get over 100 views every video is like, was not expecting that at all. Chop your YouTube videos to reels and TikToks. Yeah, I've been doing that a little bit better. I'm not really too concerned about TikTok, because word on the street is they finna shut it down. So I'm gonna be real. I mean, I guess I can get as many people from over there as I can. I've been trying to get on TikTok. TikTok just be, it's for the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dancing. Like I have gotten some subbies from there and some clients from TikTok, but I just haven't been consistent. But I have been like chopping it and putting it on there, which is cool. But I'm glad I'm over here. It's like a whole nother space. I feel like this is like the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. And so I kind of like being able to show the whole Brie. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to my channel. So yeah, I'm gonna try to give you guys different content. What kind of content? Like now that you guys have seen some of my stuff, and I want you to be honest. Don't come over here like, no, we love it the way it is. Like, be honest. I've done a lot of BTS, and like that's basically kind of been it. A lot of BTS videos. What other content would you like to see like from me? Because I don't want to just do the same thing over and over, because it's like, dang, Bree, we done seen you shot. We seen you shoot. We know you shooting, because I'm gonna be shooting. I shoot multiple shoots a week, so, and sometimes a day, as you guys saw the other day. But what other types of videos would you want to see? Like I'm not super techie, but I would give you a Brie review. I don't know if those are actually, I don't know if those will be useful, but it's like you got a little button right here. Make sure you push this button. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about doing like how-to type stuff. Make videos about your creative process. You shoot a lot of theme stuff, so tell us about how you get from idea to shoot. Very good. You better start renting gear if you want to get those numbers up. Why you say that to me? Yeah, I know. People been telling me that though. And I probably will. Especially you renting. Yeah, renting or buy and return. Look, let me tell you. Look at my new camera. Look what I made. Look what I made. Be like, slide. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'll get some really cool stuff. Sharing the creative process, that's a good one for sure. What do I have coming up? You know what? I can definitely do that, especially for with WPPI coming up. Shameless plug, okay? When I tell y'all the things that I have planned for this WPPI photo walk, I don't think you're understanding. That'll be a good one to show the process of that, because I'm putting a lot of work and effort into that. We got the models lined up. I have 2 more that I'm waiting to hear from. Makeup artist, hairstylist. Oh Lord, she's talking about WPPI. I'm out. I'm not gonna bully you. I'm not gonna bully you, okay? But I'm really excited about it. That's a creative process for sure. So I'll probably document just that, how I came up with the concepts and stuff like that. But it's gonna be very creative, I will say that. And it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. But I'm already starting to plan that now. So that's what the models look like though. So some of them are on my page, you've seen them already, and some of them are not. Some of them you've never seen, but I've worked with them. So their pictures somewhere. Is my girl from last year gonna be there? Who? Chiamaka? Ike is a WPPI plug for models. No, he's not. I am. Ah, I'm trying to take the crown for real. No, the light skin shorty. Oh, from my walk, who? Mia? Nah, she not gonna be there. Uh, what the models look like? That was at your walk. Yeah, no, she not gonna be there. But I got another one. So confirmed, I have Lauren. She was the little small one in the black dress that posed like this. On my branding one that I did for the boutique place. She was a little small one. I have her. I have this girl named Bonnie. She's really pretty. She has like really pretty like chocolate skin, but she models really well. Like y'all haven't seen her yet, but I might get her on the channel just so when it comes to WPPI, like you guys will have a reference and kind of feel like you know the model. You know what I'm saying? So Bonnie, I have I think JD's gonna model for me. Ike. And I have okay, I'm not gonna name the other ones because I'm waiting to hear back from them, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I got some good ones. I'm trying to get Chiamaka down here. That's like my little secret. It's not a secret anymore. You come to YouTube, you might get the secrets. But I talked to her, so we gonna see. It's loading. It got the little loading. So if I get her, it's a wrap. I know all y'all gonna come through. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. So yeah, I ain't gonna have no, everybody gonna be cute. Everybody gonna be what they gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna have one male model because the ladies is coming through for me. They've been in my DMs like, Bree, come on. So I am gonna have one male model there too. And some of y'all need to learn how to shoot men because you need the practice. Okay? If you don't know how to shoot a man, you're not a real photographer. So I'm throwing shots. So y'all go get some practice. Okay? But yeah. That's basically all I have. Algorithm don't look for men's. Yes, it does. Okay, because my plant daddy shoot, that thing, chow. My plant daddy shoot is like my best played video, I think, on YouTube right now. And my reel with him is still getting likes. My photos with him are still getting likes. Y'all just don't know how to shoot. That's what I'm chopping it up to. Because if you got a good picture, you got a good picture. If you have a great photo, people are gonna like it regardless. So if you're not a good storyteller, like you can't be dependent on body all the time. You gotta make sure like you got your composition together, you got your props together, like tell the story, get your color grade together. So if all of your pictures of guys flop and all your pictures of female with no clothes on are doing well, like do your pictures with females with clothes on flop too? And that's the stuff you need to be making videos about. No, I will. Oh, I will. Hey, for real, ain't gonna lie, that joint was tight, Bree. Yeah, and thank you. Not yeah, but like, thank you. I appreciate that. But that's like literally a part of my brand. It's like, I'm gonna show y'all how to actually like take great photos that you can't help but give it up. Like, there's a lot of guys that was like, all right, I ain't gonna lie, like, those are some dope pictures and like, that's a good looking guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's because, yeah, it's a good photo. Like, you can't knock it. It's like, it's not like, oh, it's not a girl. It's like, no, like, it's a great photo. It was a great concept. The color grade was good. The vibe was good. The outfit was good. It wasn't too over the top. Like, it was just a vibe. So, you know, I don't want to hear that. That's not an excuse for me. That is the biggest excuse ever, and it's not a valid one. Algorithm don't look. Is it about algorithm, or are you just not good enough? Shots fired. Maybe when I go live, I'm gonna need a soundboard. Bow, 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 because I'm gonna be dropping little nuggets. Cause quit playing, okay? Don't play with me. Say it again for the kids in the back. What? What? The algorithm don't check for men's? Is that what you talking about? Nah, we ain't using that as an excuse. 2023, I don't want to hear that said no more. Get your skill up, get your storytelling skills up. Like, do something else. Do something else. Theme of this year, do something else. I was kind of up a little bit. That's better. Do something else. Try something new. Like, stretch yourself a little bit. You know? Stretch yourself. I don't know why this button don't want to stay. Don't want to stay. The fit kind of cute today, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. It's giving fall, okay? Nah, do something that gonna bring in the views and the money. Okay, but I got the views and the money. So what's up? Do both. Do something else and make some money. Make it good enough to where they can't help but give you the views. Like I said, that Plant Daddy video is the most played video on my feed right now. Most played, and it's competing with my flower child shoot, and that is my most liked, I think, set that I did. So is it the gender or is it the shooter? That might be the name of my next video. Is it the gender or is it the shooter? Because she said do both. Do both. Do both. I'm getting paid and I ain't doing that. Doing a little bit of everything. So yeah. I actually, you know, my next video is gonna be, y'all wanna know what my next video is? I'm gonna do my first talking head video. So I'm gonna give y'all a little whatever warning, whatever it's called. I'm gonna do my first talking head video, and it's gonna be about how to reach out to models. Because if I hear period, okay? If I hear one more person blame a model for them not wanting to shoot with them, I'm going to lose it. I'm gonna lose it. So I'm gonna give some tips or whatever I think is the real issue when it comes to models, finding models to shoot with, consistency, and all of those things, because I'm tired of hearing the complaining. I'm tired. So I'm gonna help y'all, because don't nobody tell me no. They don't be telling me no. They don't tell me no. They do not tell me no. So that's gonna be my next video, coming to you live Tuesday, because I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of it. Like, maybe you, nah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna hold all my tips, but I'm real passionate about it, and it may get it might be a controversial video, my first controversial video, because the math is not mathing, okay? I don't see what the problem is. What is the problem? The problem is not with the model. You see me? Okay, so we'll talk about it. Nah, that could be a lane for you though. React to our videos and go in on us men's. Oh! You know, I wasn't trying to have a petty channel, but that might be a thing. Reaction videos probably will do well with me, because I'm off the dome a lot. Like, I don't really be thinking sometimes before I speak. That might be a thing. That might be a thing. I don't know. Ooh, that could be bad though, because I seen some stuff happen this year. Ah man, female version of Kevin Samuels. No, it's not gonna be that bad. It's not gonna be that bad. It wouldn't be that bad. I would still be respectful, but nah. But I got really nervous. Like I was on like eggshells starting YouTube because I started YouTube around the same time some stuff was popping off in the YouTube space, the little drama that was going on. And I ain't gonna say no names. But when I seen that, Kevin said was never bad. Fix your face. Man, when I saw what was popping off in the YouTube space, I said, "Oh, you got to be real careful around here because you say one wrong thing and everybody want to cancel you." I said, "I can't be canceled before I make at least $3 from this YouTube. I got to make $3 first before I get canceled. You can't get canceled before you monetize. That's actually crazy. That's insane. So I'm gonna try to play it as nice as possible before before I get all into the nitty gritty because this space that's how I was looking at like oh man it had me nervous. And then the other part of YouTube that I was really scared about is the fact that you don't know who's watching you. Ugh, ciao. Like with Instagram, you got the stories. I can kind of see the names. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of go and like stalk your page, even if it's like a fake page, and I can at least see who you follow and see like who you fake with. You know what I'm saying? But with YouTube, like people like to like old boy who came and told me I was stealing locations because I didn't have a permit to shoot at the parking garage. Like I did not ask for this. Like what? So that was and I go to he don't got no videos, he don't got no nothing. So yeah, that's a fact. People be high key ghost subs. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you gonna get that all the time. Yeah. So that's why I be trying to like not to be too strong minded because as soon as you have an opinion, YouTube finds the opportunity to just they want to be on you, and I don't know, I might be a little too soft hearted for that. So be watching every video, but then act like they don't know you in the comments and on IG. Yo, when my videos were going or whatever, like the relationship I have with my followers and stuff is very like I don't care. Like I'll say like, excuse me, hi, go leave that in the comments. Like not you being in my DMs talk about great video, I love such and such, such and such, and you ain't put it in the comments. Why wouldn't you put it in the comments? You don't want people to know you watched my video. It's wholesome. What's the deal? So I'd be like, thank you so much. Can you please go leave, like, copy paste and put it in the comments? I need the engagement. Like, what's going on? And so I be telling people, like, I'm glad you guys are watching my videos, but, like, let them know you watching my videos. I didn't say you had to repost it, but if you gonna DM me, you might as well put it in the comments. It's crazy how people don't understand how that works. Like, comment, subscribe. It's like do it in that order. Like, comment, subscribe. And then after you subscribe, you don't gotta subscribe no more. It's like one less thing you gotta remember. I feel like it's really simple. But I will, in their defense, for people that are not YouTubers, YouTube people, like with me, when I was going on YouTube and looking at all these videos like how-tos for research, I didn't really know how much impact my like and my comment and my subscribe was valued. Like I didn't know how much value and how much weight it held until I met you guys. And so when I started hearing your guys' gripes about like people not subscribing or not liking the video but commenting, or not commenting but liking it, like things like that, I didn't know that like that was a thing because I wasn't really aware of that side of YouTube. I'm like, people are just posting videos, like, but I didn't know the monetization. Thanks for the likes, guys. You guys are so sweet. I didn't know how that all worked until I talked to you guys and heard you guys talking about it. So now, like, I ended up having to go back to some like photography pages that I was avid on, like always on, and like go back and like and comment on their videos. And that was even before I started my channel, just because like I do appreciate you, and I was like, duh, like and comment, like they need that, like that's a part of like saying thank you to them. So in other people's defense, I will say like I was definitely not, I didn't know how important it was either. So but that's why I be telling them. I be like, go like and comment. Like, do you want to see me succeed? Do you want me to keep making videos? Then tell me you appreciate me. Okay, appreciate me. Be careful with me. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it though. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying the learning curve. If, oh, if only you knew. Bruh, how hard it has been posting these videos, because once you run out of space, then you can't export your video, then you got to delete a whole bunch of stuff, and then you got to try to export it again. And then sometimes when you're exporting from your phone, like this last time I was exporting it, and then it took the whole last voiceover that I did and literally deleted it. And so I was about to load the video up into YouTube and realized that it was just silent. Where's my voiceover? And then I go back to the app because I'm using Premiere to edit now. And so I'm like, I see it right here, and when I played on here, it was working. So I ended up having to re-record my voiceover just to load it up, just to get a time. And then the drama with the last time, my video I was late by like 3 days because I was using Splice to edit my videos. I don't want to see nobody in the comments talk about what I was using, but I was using Splice, which is like just this editing app. It's really editing for like TikToks and reels, like little short stuff like that, or like your stories. And that's what I was using to edit my reels. And so I was like, oh, it gives you the option to export in 4K. Like, I'm just going to use this. I know it like the back of my hand. It's going to be easy. Ciao. I did a whole video. It was like 10 minutes long. It had the transitions, it had the this, it had the that, it had the voiceover, it had the music, it had the text, all of the things. And every time I went to export the video, it gave me an error message and was refusing to let me export the video. I was devastated. Devastated. I said, oh, I'm going to quit YouTube. I'm going to quit. Because what do I look like not having my video posted? And what am I going to do? So what I do, I edited it again. I did it again. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll start over. I started over. It did it again. It did it again. I said, I'm going to quit. This was the last straw. Like, this is exactly what I was talking about. I said, if anything comes up and I want to quit, like, what is going on? So we got through that, and my friend ended up giving me the amazing and like genius idea that I had no idea about, like I didn't think of myself. So shout out to Fallon, because she was like, why don't you screen record it and then load it back in and then export it in 4K. I said, girl, I kiss you in the mouth. I was so excited. So I screen recorded the video, and it's crazy that the quality still came out the way it came out, because it was a screen record. Then I loaded it back into the app and exported it in 4K, and I was able to get it to you guys. Late. I got it to you late, but I got it to you. So it's been a journey. It's been a journey, and I wish I could have recorded it, but I was too busy like crying and being upset that I didn't even think to turn the camera on. Like, cut the cameras off. Like, cut the cameras off. I was devastated. So yeah, coming soon. I will most likely be getting a camera. I don't know when. If y'all want to bless me with one, that would be great too. No, but yeah, look forward to just like the transition and the upgrades of my channel. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me and all the encouraging words and all of the things. I will keep those suggestions in mind. So we got a Bree Samuels and a talking about my creative processes, and what was the other one? Oh, the model, how to get models, and like why certain pictures do better than others type combo. So I'll definitely be working on those and getting some more content out to you guys. Okay. Right, exactly. I already know. When I see photo me, I don't know if I'm a comment. I don't know if I want my name on it. I don't want nobody to know I watched it. No, but I truly appreciate y'all, and I will be I get Get. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody know I'm wholesome. I can't be out here watching your stuff. I'm wholesome. Wholesome. Praise God. Okay? But yeah, this is my final close. I feel like this is church. You gotta close at least 3 times before you actually close. But I appreciate y'all so much, and it's amazing. I love y'all, and I will see you guys and talk to y'all later. Enjoy your Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve. We actually opened all of our gifts today, so because we're gonna be in church all day tomorrow, so it just made sense. My son was super juiced. He got his PS5, so we're good. I want him to be able to have the day to actually play with it instead of being in church all day and not being able to. So, yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you be celebrating. Enjoy your families, love on them, kiss on them, apologize to somebody if you need to apologize because life is too short, and that's crazy. It's crazy for y'all to be out here mad. Okay, love y'all. Bye.